Series 10, I know here in America is to be called season, but since Doctor Who is a British show, it has to be called series. So Series 10 of Doctor Who has just come to an end, and what did I think of it? Well, I'll get to that as soon as possible. So for those of you who don't know, Doctor Who is a British sci-fi TV series, and I am a huge fan of it. It has been on BBC since 1963, but it got canceled back in 1989. Then BBC decided to reboot it back in 2005, and it has gained more and more fans. So, Series 10 has come to an end, and this will be spoiler free, so just in case if you were behind on this season, I will not spoil anything. So, if you did watch the season, you're good. So Peter Capaldi once again plays the Doctor. He is the 12th Doctor. This is his third season playing the Doctor, and I believe it is his final season. And I'm gonna miss Peter Capaldi when he leaves Doctor Who, because he is amazing as the Doctor. Like, I remember when it was first announced that he was gonna play the Doctor when Matt Smith left. I was really my expectations were so low, but then when season 8 premiered, that's a season behind me right there, he blew me away. He was amazing, and he's not as good as Matt Smith or David Tennant, but I still love him. And there's a new companion in the season as well. Her name is Bill. She is played by Pearl Mackie. And this is crazy, but she is the first female Doctor Who companion to be a lesbian. Wasn't needed, not at all. I think they just did that just to be politically correct, because we are living in a really politically correct world right now. And okay, I really liked Bill as a companion. I mean, when the season first started, she was a little boring, but then she got more and more interesting as the episodes went by. I mean, she wasn't as good as Clara, but I still really, really liked her. And Pearl Mackie was great as Bill. Like, she is a great actress. And yes, Missy, who is the female master, returns in the season. Last season, in Series 9, she was in like one episode, but she's in a huge chunk of Series 10. And I liked that the season focused more and more on her, because she appeared in a little bit of Series 8. She wasn't really in Season 9, but then she got more and more focus in Series 10. And there's a sort of new character in this series as well. His name is Nardoyle, and he is played by Matt Lucas. Matt Lucas was also on Gallivant, but he was in it for like one episode though. And the last time we saw Nardoyle, it was in one of the Doctor Who Christmas specials. It was The Husbands of River Song, which was, I think it was either in Series 8 or Series 9. I think it was in between those seasons. I'm not sure. And I really liked Nardoyle. I thought he was a really funny character. He was really interesting, and Matt Lucas was perfect for him. And I did really enjoy the season, but it wasn't perfect. I had a few problems with it. For example, one issue that I had with it was the season started off with a really rocky start. Like, the first few episodes were a little boring, and I was like, okay, come on, let's pick up the pace here, come on. And the series did get better and better as more episodes went by. But for example, the one episode that I thought was a little boring was Smile. That was the episode where the Doctor and Bill meet these robots with emoji faces, and they go crazy. Like, that episode was a little boring. It was a good episode, but it was kind of at a few parts. And this absolutely drove me crazy. There were like 3 or 4 episodes that were like trying to be like a trilogy. Like, it was like the Monk trilogy, where like the Doctor and Bill and Nardoyle try to defeat these monsters called the Monks from like space. And okay, they were interesting for like one episode, but then the rest of the season like focused on them for like three or four episodes, and I was like, oh come on, let's just like, they were interesting for one episode, but then like more episodes went by that focus on a monk, and I was like, okay, come on, really? And here's another issue that I had, but it's not an issue that I had with the season as a whole, but with an episode in particular. Uh, it was the episode where the Doctor and Bill go to 19th century London, and there's like a monster underneath London. And don't get me wrong, that was a good episode, but the villain in that episode was so weak. He was like one of the weakest villains in Doctor Who history. Think of him this way. Think of if Rowan from the Ghostbusters remake mixed with Hedley Lamar from Blazing Saddles. It was a good episode, but the villain was so weak. But overall, I really enjoyed Doctor Who Series 10. It had a little rocky start. Some episodes were a little boring, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. Peter Capaldi once again killed it as a Doctor. Pearl Mackie was great as Bill, and I can't wait to buy this season when it comes to Blu-ray. I'm gonna give Doctor Who Series 10 an A-. Alright guys, so I have a little announcement to make. My Spider-Man Homecoming review won't be uploaded until next week. Why is that? Because for the next few days, I will be at a camp down in Hockin Hills, Ohio. It's down in that area, and it's Camp Akita. I was there last year and the year before and so on. And if you guys are going there, I can't wait to see you guys. And don't worry, I will get a chance to see Spider-Man Homecoming, and my review will unfortunately be uploaded a little late. But so anyway, so did you guys watch Series 10 of Doctor Who? What do you think of it? Or what has been your favorite series of Doctor Who? Whatever it is, comment below and let me know. And if you want to see more videos, just be sure to subscribe.